Building very nicely here.
Everybody,
gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Curry, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Right, Shevchenko. That is a great pick out. Now there's a fine ball. He's having a shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move executed with
the punch, and they're dazed.
Nepal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gerrard. Looking to play him in. And he plays one through. Yamal! It's anyone's ball now. Tries to play it through. And he was quick to react. Can he get it through?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great shot! He's having a hit! Sensational from Ahmed Hassan! He's got himself an absolute peak. Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Nepal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm.
Getting up there! Against the crossbar! Passing is crisp and sharp. And they've got rid. Nepal have it back and can go again. Alexander-Arnold. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a good position here. Hassan. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Girassi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a throw. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's a throw. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Quarter of an hour played. Vardiol cuts it out. Camavinga, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Drogba. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising out of sight! It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Nepal find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that could set him on his way. And he's cut it out.
Girassi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked...
Shot, surely! In he goes again, and that's in. To capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
The chance for a shot! It's their second corner of the game.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment and believe...
Nepal benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining. Van Dijk.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, well measured. Chance! And a neat finish. Two next.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Hassan short changes him with that pass. Mbappe. Fernandes. Vardiol. And it's Fernandes. Referee's give. More and more pressure on the ball here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hassan. Plays a sharp little ball here. Drogba! And it's in! And they're threatening to...
Peter, and you can't blame them. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Van Dijk. Vardiol. And it's Fernandes. Now Van Dijk. Vardiol. And that is out of play. And this is Drogba. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pinches it off him. And it's Camera. Nepal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Defending was strong and firm. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Pure, but no end product.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Can he finish? Can he finish?
Number 11, Mbappe. Coming on the field.
So right
is
back into the action.
Number 25, Nuno Mendes.
Kamara. There he goes, motoring forward. And he's picked it up out wide. Girassi!
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Great ball, and he's in here. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Kamara. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Girassi. He has found the way through. Camavinga getting this one clear. Ball is over the line.
Nepal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Hassan. Fernandez. Great vision. Pressing high and with purpose. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Van Dijk. That has ended up in no man's land. Now he's got space here. Gerrard. Can he get on the end of this? And he goes for a shot! And he hits the net! Oh.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
And a chance! Oh, what a mistake! Shot a goal! Well taken goal. That underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. Yeah, it's all...
Tries a shot! It's a goal!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Look at the space here. They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, he's having a go! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Some resolute defending there. Gerrard. Threads one in. He's being urged to shoot. And it's Alexander-Arnold. A lot of space, and the shot! And now, big chance! It's in! How many?
And the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Gerrard. Rijkaard. Tries to pass it through. Always onto this. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Guardiola.
And Fernandez. Guirassy. He's going for goal! Oh, good finish! And it had...
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Guardiola.
Searching pass he's played there. Hassan. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Alexander-Arnold.
Guardiola.
That has been slung wide. And it's Camera. Hassan. Oh, what a ball! Shapes to shoot! And yes, they are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's got away. Guirassy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's straight offside. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And he welcomes it in. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rijkaard. Danny Olmo, and he's got to... Shoots! Oh, it's a stunning goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And it didn't take... Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! Goal!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. There's the shot! That's the throw. Lovely bit of skill. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Pass is intercepted. Yamal. He won't be happy with that one. And he's forced to go back. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Nuno Mendes.
Yamal. Looking for the run. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Nuno Mendes.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, that's an excellent interception. And now they can clear their lines. Dani Olmo, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Looking for a runner.
Alexander-Arnold.
And there goes the final whistle. Nepal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance.